girl Agriseed, and today I'm doing a list of 5 tips for beginners playing Animal Crossing. This is stuff that I've learned with you guys and stuff that I learned on my own. And I'm gonna start with just 5, and then maybe we can make a series because there's so much stuff to learn, so much information that's out there, so many things that you gotta do in this game to continue and make the story go, or to at least unlock more things to be able to do more things, whether it's customization, making things in the game, or just having access to more items to get more Nook Miles and stuff like that. So, if you're new to playing it, or you're just like, hey, I like tip videos, here we are. Let's get started. Tip number 1, how to get stuff out of rocks. I guess this will say, or get iron nuggets, because when early on in the game, after you get your house, you have to open the shop in order to progress the series, the story of the game, and you are going to need 30 softwood, 30 hardwood, 30 regular wood, and then 30 iron nuggets, which iron nuggets in this game, especially at the beginning, is one of the hardest things to come by. So to do that, here's a tip. The first thing I had to learn is that once you hit a rock, it's time. And that's something I learned from you guys in the aspect of once you first hit that rock, that there's a timer that starts that you don't know how long it is, but it's very, very short. It's literally maybe a few seconds to get the things out of the rock. And you can at max get 8 items from a rock, whether it be stone, clay, iron nugget, maybe some other possible nuggets in the future, we'll see. In order to do this, what you need to do is dig 2 holes behind you. So stand where you would like to stand in front of the rock, then turn around and dig 2 holes. When you do that, which may take some time depending on how nice your game wants to be to you, turn back around and then hit that rock as many times as you can. Don't hit and pick up. That's a mistake that I made, and I only got 1 thing from a rock or 2 things from a rock. But hit that rock 8 times and you have the mass possibility, you will have the best chance at getting a lot of ore from a rock. Possibly 5 iron nuggets from 1 rock, which is very helpful, especially when you have to get 30 freaking nuggets. 30 nuggets! Which they don't pay you for. If you tried it and let's say you got distracted or something happens and your timer runs out, that's okay, because the rocks do resupply every day. So if you have rocks on your island, then do this. Oh, most importantly, do not have any fruit in your system. So if you've previously eaten fruit, eaten like a pear or a coconut or a cherry, or if you're lucky and have other fruits on your island, go dig some trees up and replant those things. Get rid of those fruits, because if you do that, you will break the rock. And the goal is not to break the rock. The goal is to just hit the rock with your axe multiple times. You can maybe use your flimsy axe or your shovel to do this tip, but do not have fruits in your system. That's the mistake I made. I broke every rock on my island, visited another island, broke everything on the island, and I was not able to get stuff. It was frustrating. It took like almost a week to get freaking iron nuggets for this shop. Tip number 2. This tip is just a fun tip. It's a way to triple your money. You will see little gleaming sparks on your island. What you want to do is dig that up. When you dig that up, you have a money bag. Now immediately, be very careful. If you're skilled at this, you're awesome, you have nothing to worry about. But if you're me and you're flimsy with buttons, because you mostly play a PlayStation or PC games, and when you come to a Nintendo Switch, all the buttons of what's normal is all redone and weird because Nintendo likes to be different. Take a second and plant that money bag right back into that glowing hole. That is how you get a money tree, okay? That's something I learned from you guys. It triples your money. So if you get like a gift of 5,000, if you have a different money bag, you can plant that instead. So you don't have to plant the money bag you took out of the ground. And that's something I did to get 30,000 from a tree. I got a gift of 10,000, saw the gleaming hole, and the gleaming hole gave me 1,000, but instead I put a 10,000 back in there and got $30,000 from a tree. I felt rich. I used that money to pay off my loan. So money bags or money trees are a great way to triple your money and to make more money to pay off your loans, because you will have multiple loans in this game, I'm learning, or to buy more items for customization or for your house or for whatever, just because. Tip number 3. I don't know if you've ever noticed this sound. that sounds like a frog when you're passing normal trees, or a cricket that's going on. You're like, where is this coming from? How do I get it? It is a mole cricket, okay? This is something I learned on my stream. I've been hearing this sound for a long time, and I'm like, what is this? This is an additional bug that you can get from the game, and it's something you could either sell or give to Blathers when your museum is open. All you have to do is this simple thing of digging possibly 1 to gazillion holes near the tree that you hear this sound, because it's typically, I've heard it in the trees. I mean, it's possible you could hear it when you're not near a tree, but I mostly hear it by trees. So you dig around the tree or dig just in the vicinity, and then quickly, by using the ring tool, okay, grab your net and catch that sucker. If you try to use the regular going to your pockets and opening up your pockets and trying to get the bug that way, you will lose him. It happens to me. I still have yet to catch him, okay? I panic, I'm like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? I end up going to my pocket, going to the net, and I lose him in that time. So use your ring tool, all right, which is something you can get from the Nook Stop Shop if you haven't bought it yet, at Resident Services. And it's a faster way where you can just find your ring tool, access your tools very quickly, and catch your mole cricket. Tip number 4, medicine. I learned this the hard way because your girl kept getting stung by wasps so many freaking times. I kind of felt like it's a norm in this game for me. My husband played for many more days than I did and got stung once by wasps. I have been stung 4 to 7 times, okay, in the same amount of days. Don't understand what's happening. Nonetheless, I was going to the store and buying medicine. Something I learned from my audience was, if you get stung in the face by a wasp, go and talk to the people that are on your island. You normally start with 2 neighbors on your island. Go and talk to one of them or both of them, and one of them will supply you with the DIY recipe to make your own medicine. Don't make the mistake I did. I kept buying medicine, and medicine is mad expensive from the store. And I got bit so much that I ended up buying bulk medicine and spent even more money at the store. It is not necessary. Don't spend your money. With your stung, messed up face, go talk to a neighbor, and your neighbor will graciously provide you with the DIY recipe, the tools that you need to go make your own medicine and save your money so you don't get robbed by the crooks in the store. And lastly, tip number 5, how to catch wasps, all right? This was something that took me a while to learn, and I did it. I was so proud of myself. I was so excited. You guys saw it on my stream. I was so happy. You have one of 2 options. So we'll say option number 1. Let's say you need some twigs to remake your flimsy axe because you had a pretty good axe and that broke, and you have to have a flimsy axe made first before you can make your pretty good axe, right? Happens to all of us. What you need to do is shake some trees and get the twigs, right? You're gonna go shake these trees. Before you shake these trees, get your net out so it's out and ready for the possibility of getting stung by these horrible creatures or a spider coming down from the tree. Shake your trees, get your twigs, and then the minute that one of those things comes out, first run. Running is my immediate tip because that'll give you enough space to be at the ready to hit those suckers when they come at you, okay? Run away, then turn around and swipe them, and be precise, because if you're not precise, they will sting you and bust up your face, all right? It's sad, nobody wants that, all right? But if you do it that way, you will definitely catch them. The second way, which is the way that I was able to get them, let's say you're chopping down because you need to get some wood. You can't get wood from shaking a tree. You gotta chop at it. So you're chopping at the tree, then all of a sudden you get wood, then boom, a wasp nest falls. Run, all right? Run really quick. Get a good distance away, then get your tool ring out, okay? When you do your tool ring, the wasps do pause, okay? It's unlike other bugs. Like if you hit a rock and you use your tool ring, that bug keeps moving and you'll lose your opportunity to grab it if you're not fast enough. However, the wasps do pause. So run when you see that nest fall, get your tool ring out, hit that net, turn around, and be at the ready. And that's how your girl was able to get her wasps. And then although you get it, only one pops up, which is kind of unfair because a whole bunch attack you and tear at your face. But At least they didn't, because you caught it, all right? So these are my 5 tips for beginners playing Animal Crossing. I didn't play past games before. This is my first Animal Crossing adventure, and I have been loving it. I've been getting a lot of tips from my audience on how to best do things in the game, and I would love to continue to share these tips with people who are looking for how to do certain things. So let me know if this is a series you'd like to continue or keep seeing down below in the comment section. Let me know if there's other tips or questions you have for the game or that you would like for me to try out and share down below in the comment section. And if you like this video, hit the like button. I love you guys as always, and until next time, buddies, toodles.